Welcome to the channel, everybody. So, first off, I apologize. I may be a little off this morning, this afternoon, whatever we want to call it. Um, DJ, nice to see you in chat already. And don't worry about the caps on the first one. First one's free. um, so, we got a late start to the day today because we had a very late night last night. For those who got a chance to join us, it was an amazing stream last night, and we barely even played the game. But that being said, we're going to get back into things today. We got several things to do right off the bat here. I want to open a couple crystals, and then after we do that, I'm going to push for Uncollected. Not for sure how far we're pushing today, but we are definitely going to be pushing. See, we're in the overflow on tier 2 alphas and out of tier 1s on this account, which we have a couple ways to address, but at the same time, I'm working on some more thumbnails. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate it overwhelmingly. We do need to talk at some point soon. I want to talk to you. I think some of your work is great. Well, I think all your work's great. I haven't seen some of your earlier stuff, or at least that I know of. But I have a couple suggestions that might help you personally, just off the stuff that I'm seeing, and I appreciate what you've done so far, and I just want to thank you again. Speaking of which, today's thumbnail was done by DJ Digby. We're going to have a few that we alternate between. Luckily enough, I have gotten to the point that there is enough of you out there supporting me that you guys want to see a few things done, and some of you are more than willing to help. 5-star Ant-Man. Okay, I'm not upset by that by any means. I've actually been doing quite a bit with the 4-star. So, I mean, it'd be a lot better if I had Nick Fury to pair him with. I mean, I still got the 4-star. So we'll have to look and see how that goes. But quite a bit here that I'm just trying to get out of the way real quick. Like I said, I just wanted to get some of that type of stuff out of the way. We've got some of our advancement reset in here shortly. That'll help us out quite a bit tonight. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty solid on most things at this point. I want to see where I forgot where I left out on war last night in this alliance. Mostly because I want to get some more points. This alliance is so small, and I eventually am going to have to move on from it. But it was the first one that didn't kick me within 24 hours of joining, so I've been trying to be supportive of it. Gerson, nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Just kind of working on some stuff on the baby account, the brand new account. Can you guys imagine seeing bosses that look like that? Because I know neither one of my other alliances get to. That really, obviously, it didn't do a lot for us, didn't expect it to, but at the same time, it was definitely worth checking out. If you missed it, we just pulled 5-star Ant-Man for the account. We also pulled a couple 3-stars as well, so no big deal there, other than the fact that it is expanding the roster. So we got Miles and Groot, which is why I have to clear off a couple pictures, because we didn't have them already. I've done everything else, so let's go ahead and get in here and get started. Hopefully Actually, let me look one more time. Make sure there isn't anything I can throw into. We can throw some things into Kitty. Eventually, I'm gonna have to make some decisions about that ISO there. Let's just get rid of some of this. Not a big fan of Karnak by any means, but at least it frees up some of that space for more ISO. Karnak is just kind of one of those champions that, first off, he doesn't do nearly as much for the resources. They all take work, bro, however small. No, yeah, I get it. I know that. It's, yeah, I mean, you've watched, I put a ton of work into my alliances, and my wars. Luckily enough, I've got some great officers in my main alliance who are definitely stepping up and helping me out with quite a bit of that type of stuff. And we are working on some things for the backup alliance right now. So, but yeah, we are ready and we're going to make a push. Is that the group I want? Yeah. Yeah, only because I haven't pushed up Absman anymore. Yeah, I think that'll work. So, we should be pretty good, especially considering. And he takes us over to either Cable and Groot or with nothing on these guys. Mystic Ward. Again, guys, like I said, bear with me just a little bit this morning. I'm a little off. Mostly because we got such a late start to the morning. But I am extremely excited to be in already and stuff and get things going. Pretty much, I got up, I got some food, I got my tea made, and then I jumped on to do things with you guys. After addressing a couple things in the alliances. But that's, like I said, we were up so late last night on stream, and it was so much fun. I don't regret being up that late in any way, shape, or form. But it definitely threw off this morning a little bit. So I don't even know why we're not, but let's get an XP boost on because we should have for this. I doubt I'm going to use enough of this, but if we're going to be on stream, a 12-hour one sounds great. So, by the way, guys, the middle of the night streams will not happen often, but if I can make it work to slip in an extra stream in a day, or like last night when we had the privilege of having another streamer join us, which I do want to give a big shout out to Dementia Dreamian, not only jumping on call with us and hanging out, but for carrying me through 6 rooms of Sector 6 last night. It was absolutely wonderful, and way more than this account should have expected by any means. Gervin, nice to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping in. And we got that level up. I kind of figured, especially with throwing on the XP boost, that we would see that rather quickly. Hopefully we can hit level 40 pretty soon so that we can expand our inventory so that we can actually start pushing up some champions, because there's a couple right now that I don't have enough inventory capacity to be able to push up. But yeah, we'll get there very soon. One of the few limitations of the new account is, being able to hold enough resources, which we're getting them fast enough. Obviously, we got quite a few things going on right now that are making things a huge benefit for us. And that was timed, not planned, but really well anyways. So, really excited for how things are going. The account is growing a lot faster than I could have ever planned for. I'll be completely and totally honest with you on that. I definitely did not expect to have a full team of 5 stars by this point, let alone a full team plus, and 2 6 stars, almost a third. You too, thanks. Hey Clarion, how's it going? Nice to see you. Appreciate you making it in. Like I said, guys, apologize again. I am a little off this morning. We went way late last night. As a matter of fact, for me, it was after 4 a.m. before I ended up pulling the plug on the stream, and honestly thought about going for even longer than that. So, let's see, if we go this way, we have no link nodes. Nothing special on anybody. If we go this way, is it actually going to benefit anybody that matters? No. I think we're just going to go this way, take the easy way out. So, again, guys, thank you all so far. 5 of you so far watching. I appreciate it. Been doing the lives every day this last couple weeks for the Legends event, and everybody has been so wonderful about making time to swing in. I know I'm obviously not the only one live during these times, so I appreciate it when everybody actually does pop in and show some support. So, Loki, nice to see you. I caught a bit of the last stream, but this morning, bro. But it finished within 3 minutes of me joining. Oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, we were on for quite a while last night. So, and honestly, it totally collapsed into something. Who do you actually prefer, iDoom or OG Doom? iDoom, 100%. I am so much better with iDoom than I am OG Doom. But if you're better with him, I think OG is definitely worth it. I wanted to watch afterwards, needed to sleep. No, it's all good, man. I appreciate it. I know that it wasn't a perfect time for a lot of people. Is this Act 5? Yes, we are currently pushing for Uncollected right now. Wolf, I'm preparing a team for Act 6, but I'm torn between 3 character slots. Who would you say I should add out of Warlock, Kingpin, Awakened, Eye Bomb, Penny, or Crossbones? Okay, with Act 6, you're going to want to rotate all of those in, honestly. It kind of depends on the level and the path you're taking. depending on which one you're going with, like I said, each level is going to be a little different, and your needs are going to be a little different on them. So make sure you're scouting your pass ahead of time. Make sure. And Gerson says Kingpin can take quite a few of the bosses, so he may be a stay post in your lineup there, and maybe you might be the one that doesn't rotate too much. But do be aware, like I said, scout your pass, see who's going to make the most sense for each of those pass. It's not about. This is where things start becoming more so about making sure that you're selecting the right team for each level that you go into, and not one team to get you through the whole thing. And that's going to be a pretty big theme going forward. I think I should clarify that the other two are Titania and Doom, just so you know. Yeah, Titania, Doom, Kingpin, take those three in, and then, like I said, be prepared. Start with Warlock and Crossbones, or Warlock and Eye-Bomb to join up with them. But you're gonna need variety in your roster for Act 6. It's really one of those spots that if you watch any of my Act 6 gameplay, you'll notice we don't use the same roster on hardly any levels that we do. It's changing up constantly on there, because you're going to need different things for different paths and different things for different levels. As a matter of fact, by the time you get to 6-3, there are levels that are very specific to making sure that you have 2 to 3 champions of a particular class, and then somebody for the boss. So it is one of those things that, like I said, constantly do you want to make sure that you have variety. No, got some new 6 stars, nothing good, Hawkeye and Ant-Man. You're wrong there. First off, Hawkeye is extremely underrated. I've actually just been talking about this a few times lately. He is, first off, he has great bleed off of the SP1 and SP2, but more importantly, his SP1 power drains. So that is not a bad champion whatsoever, and definitely one worth learning to work with. As far as Ant-Man goes, I've been figuring out some pretty good synergies with him as of lately, especially with the Nick Fury synergy, because if you have Ant-Man and Nick Fury on the team, all your champions get 3 free evades right off the bat. So that can be really useful as well. So yeah, you're not. Both those champions are a bit more underrated than you think. Not to mention they have quite a bit that they can do themselves. Doom should be on the team if you've got Hood as a 5-star, at least put him in the team as well, bro, and you can take most paths, even the biohazard path. Great advice from Gerson there. He's always really good for that. By the way, I don't know how you feel, but I got 6-star Venom Pool from Cav. I know a lot of people that absolutely rave about Venom Pool. I don't play him near enough. As a matter of fact, I got reamed by a few people in chat the other day when I pulled Venom Pool, and was like, "Oh, okay, that's okay." because there are a lot of people that say that I have slept on him and that I need to address that again. So we will be visiting him again at some point myself. But he's definitely worth a look at from what everybody is saying. Um, Definitely, I don't think he's the best symbiote by any means, but like I said, I know a lot of people that are saying he is definitely worth it. So, okay. So, sorry guys, had to get through that fight. Oh, cool. Didn't know that. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, no problem, Noah. I'm glad to throw out a little extra for you. Finally doing Act 5. Yes, Loki. We are pushing for that uncollected title. Um, the synergy would help a lot, especially because I like good. Unfortunately, I don't have one. Yeah, you'll pull him eventually, but yeah, Hood will definitely help. Hood or Joe Fixie, either one with Kingpin works. Okay, keep that in mind if you got Joe Fixit, not Hood. Fallen, yo, what's up, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Um, I'm I did see you were live earlier. Tossed you a like on one of your streams, and I didn't have time to before this one. So, um, but definitely one of those things. Uh, Appreciate that you're starting to do your thing and stuff. Um, was like I said, I stopped in for a bit, and I just got Kitty killed. Um, on yesterday's stream, but it's sometimes my days are just so hectic. Uh, and the next few days aren't going to be any less so, to be truthful with you. Um, Obviously, I've got things going on in game, I've got things going on in the Alliance that I have to address. Um, and then I have work and life, and my best friend is coming into town for the weekend, so I want to get some time spent with her while she is in town. And we got a couple other things that we got to get figured out, so including how not to suck at fighting Moon Knight. So, still going to wait for the calendar 6-star until I splash gold into everyone. No, I think that's a great call, because the 6-star will definitely cost you quite a bit more. So spending it all up on 5 stars, just to end up pulling somebody god tier. Yeah, I don't know how many times a lot of us have been in that spot. Or even if you turn around and you pull, you know, you get that awakening on somebody that really needs it, or so. But speaking of gold, I totally missed Halls of Fortune yesterday, so that sucks. Um, but that does mean Halls of Healing is on today, so I will have to find some time to get into that on at least 2 of the accounts, preferably all 3, because Halls of Healing is always extremely useful. Especially in combination with the Apothecary. Not that the Apothecary does quite enough by itself, but you know, if you've got multiple ways to farm up some potions, revives, and get yourself in a little bit better of a position instead of necessarily having to buy them, always advise doing so. by the way, guys, and despite the fact that I'm screwing it up here, with iDoom, similar to Cosmic Ghost Rider, you want to be pushed into that second special instead of firing off that first one like I kept doing. Chiefy, how's it doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, bro. Sorry, guys. I know we can finish Moon Knight real quick. Hall of Healing is definitely the best quest. I agree. I've been in that spot too much, especially recently. Yeah, it's easy to end up in. Good afternoon and nice to see you. Yeah, you too, Chief. YT user, thank you for stopping in, man. Appreciate you making it into this stream. Probably not going to be what last night was. But we had a lot of fun last night, guys. Like I said, we got Dee Dee in the stream to help us push some content. And then after that, we just kind of devolved into just kind of hang out and chat session. And it was a lot of fun. Definitely not something we're going to do all the time. Because obviously the channel is here to play a game, technically. But at the same time, definitely something that I want to do. You know, Dee Dee and I both talked about it. We had so much fun last night. As a matter of fact, we had so much fun last night that he chose not to stream last night and just keep hanging out up until he had some personal matters to address. So it worked out really well for everybody, and we had, like I said, just so much fun. Sent me 2 more thumbnails. Wolf Flicks and Chill. That's awesome. How do you get to farm ISO to level up characters? I feel like it's a grind. Honestly, yeah, it is. It's a stupid grind. The best way to farm ISO is honestly having an extensive roster so that you can dupe champions. Outside of that, the only other way is either going through the ISO fields, which helps to a point. Going through, right now we have Halls of Healing, but when Halls of Glory is in here, which is a very rare event, but it is a thing right now. And then also on top of that, the only other way is like buying these $5 daily deals, which do we not even have on this account? Yeah, we don't even have them on this. Oh, there they are. Sorry. The $5 daily deals do give a decent amount of ISO on a regular basis once you get up to a certain level. But outside of that, and honestly, you know, not encouraging spending by any means, but yeah, it's a grind. Gavin, best way to farm 4-star shards for dupes to stock up on ISO. Agree. Like I said, duping champions is always your best way. I realize that it will take time. Yeah, everything in this game, unless you're going to spend, takes time. Gervin, it's fun to doing incursions with you. Nice. Yeah, great to see everybody helping one another. Hey, Triple Z, it's hot down here in Georgia. Yeah, man, be careful. Down there in the south has been getting hit. I mean, it's ridiculous up here this week, without a doubt. But at the same time, guys, be careful. The heat right now is beyond ridiculous. I know we're in the middle of the hottest days we've had up here in Iowa for a while. Yesterday was 103. Today is supposed to be closer to 108, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I know down south it's even worse. Okay, guys, I get it, but okay. Sorry, I'm gonna clear some of these real quick. Um, hey, bro, want to carry me through? First off, Master, I cannot carry you on this account. um, yeah, we're gonna work on Act 5 today. I will find some. I know I've been telling you I'll find some time to carry you. Catch me tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. Okay, tomorrow's stream will be on the main account. I'll dedicate tomorrow's stream to carrying some people in incursions for what it's worth, however far we can get. Mostly just because I know I've been promising that I would get on that, and we've been so busy trying to push other things that I just haven't yet. I have not scouted anything on these pre-hands, so I think we're gonna take the Deadpool and what is your opinion on Doc Ock? By far not the best tech champion, but a great one in. He's usable. He's got great reach, some pretty deadly specials. If you can time them right, he's got some decent utility to him. He's just, there's so many tech champions that are so much above him that he falls to the wayside more often than not. Obviously somebody like Ghost or iDoom or Ultron, obviously going to be a ton better than what Doc Ock is. Great power control, great for intercepting. Yeah, like I said, he's got great utility to him. And this is the case with so many champions in this game, especially with us having. He's my favorite tech. That's why I'm asking. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Honestly, one of the things that Didi and I were talking about on stream last night is there's so many champions that people sleep on. But it is one of those things that in this game, as much as I hate to agree with Kabam Mike, especially after a statement like Cyclops is the best champion in the game, I do fully admit that there are so many scenarios that it is just about the champion, having the right champion in the right scenario, in the right hands. Honestly, it's sick what you see people do with champions that everybody else are like, this champion's trash. This champion's trash. But then you sit there and you watch somebody take a Kamala Khan or a Groot, and they just devastate with them. I talk about it tons with Loki because of the fact that I spent so much time getting crap about the fact of how good is Loki and why are you bothering to put so many resources into him, just because I enjoyed the champion. Did I enjoy him because I thought he was my best champion, or did I enjoy him because he was my first first awakened 5-star and first Sig 200 5-star, and it was just an option to push him up. So I got used to playing it. Okay, where is that gonna take us? Hulk and Wolverine or Magic and ooh. I'm gonna try it anyways. Hold on, what are these nodes? Enhanced bleed. Between physical and okay, maybe we don't try that. What do we have over here? Sorry guys, I'm so used to scouting all this stuff ahead of time. And how many 6 stars, bro? Okay, I know I missed some things here. Uh, I'm contemplating rank 5 in my 5-star. How many 6 stars do you got? If a lot, I wouldn't waste the resources on 5 stars. You will use him a lot. Unless you'll use him a lot. Yeah, I agree. Gerson, my 6 stars are not the greatest. Kitty is my best 6-star by a long mile, which is a great 6-star by the way. Engineer the Gamer, Godspeed, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping in. Then personal choice, if you like him and will use him, go for it. Yeah, I agree. Gerson, you in Wolf's Discord. I don't remember if he is or not. I know he's on my line chat. If you're not on my line app, let me know if you're able to, and I will add, I've got a universal chat over there that I have everybody in. Yeah, Kitty's an amazing champion. DJ Digby, it's if it's really good 5-star, you could rank him like I did with Absorbing Man. If not, I'd look at the potential of the 5-star compared. Yeah. Okay. Just came back from DD's live stream. He said hi to you for him. Thank you. Appreciate you, Loki. I don't know how long he's running for today. I know he was talking about running a little longer today because of the fact that YT, is that supposed to be your line chat? I know he's planning on running a little longer today just because of the fact that he didn't stream last night. Let's see. What would she take off here? Why do I have a feeling the storm is going to be a lot more of a pain? Let's try it anyways. Oh, your in-game name. Okay. Yin symbol. Gotcha. I knew that's what that was, by the way. Just because I studied several things in Asian culture in high school. Just ended the stream. Oh, okay. Yo, congratulations on 700 subs. Where's DS Mod? I don't see DS in chat. Do you? But yes, we did hit 700 last night during stream, and thank you guys overwhelmingly. It was absolutely amazing, and I'm really humbled by the fact that we've gotten there, and we are still going to keep pushing. We got quite a ways to go to where my ultimate goal is. But every step that we get closer is, you guys saying that you really do appreciate and enjoy what I'm doing. And I am so humbled and appreciative that you guys do. It is so much fun, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. So, um, DJ Digby, if you cannot find him on uh, line chat, like I said, add me. It's WolfDT269. It's the same as the backup account. And I will add you into our universal chat, and he's in there, and you can find him real easily. So, um, just as a slight heads up on that. So, I know line chat can be a pain sometimes trying to find people. Because if you don't have certain things clicked, you can't always find everybody the way that you should be able to. But Chatian Sista Hi Gerson. I guarantee I slaughtered that. And I apologize. Add Wolf chat and Wolf DT, and we'll add you to the line. Yeah, make sure you add Wolf DT 269 on line chat. There's one on there that is me as well, that's Wolf DT 69, but I got locked out of that one years ago and have not tried to get into it. The information is in the description of this video, plus on top of that, it's on the about page of the channel. So if it's, if you need to go that direction to find the username, I forget which picture is which, but after I get off stream, I'll get you added. Oh, it's Fallen. Never mind, man. Good, then I don't feel as bad slaughtering the name Fallen. Right? You're gonna make me feel bad and stuff, man. Let's see here. How are we going? What are we doing? We are going to make Iron Patriot look like that we avoid his special 2. The enemy raises special attack damage 10%, but we are definitely avoiding his special 2. So, as well as his special 1, and doing everything we can not to bait a special 3. Or a knee to the face. And then we take a special 1 directly to the face, because, when I say we're going to avoid it, I mean we're going to avoid it with our face. Okay, Dex that, not Dexty will. So, apologize guys, we were just talking about the heat, and surprisingly enough, it's getting bad enough I had to turn it on. Nobody came to my live, I'm hurt. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's gonna be one of those things. You probably heard DD talk about it, and I don't talk about it often, but the first few lives, it can be one of those things. And I know your channel is a little bit bigger, but at the same time, I think you took some time off. I haven't thoroughly investigated your channel, I apologize. I will at some point. Um, but at the same time, man, it can take some time before people get into the rhythm and stuff. I know like Chief is moderator of DD's channel because he was the very first person to stop into DD's channel and make it so DD wasn't just talking to himself. I did 16-hour stream with me watching myself. Yeah, you're gonna have that at times. I'm about to go to work, bro. I'll pop in next time you're on. Yeah, man. As a matter of fact, guys, let me see something real quick here before we continue. Fallen, in spite the fact that you quite well have more subs than I do. Multiple times I did continuously 10 plus various days back then. No problem. But for those who haven't, he's got a pretty decent following already. He's just taken a bit of time away and is getting back into things. And that's part of your problem, man, is, right off the bat here, I'm looking at your stuff, and most of your stuff is 2 years plus old, so a lot of your audience has disappeared on you. So getting back into it, it's gonna take a minute, but I will help you with that as much as possible. And anybody who hasn't, please jump over and throw a subscription over to Fallen. We will get him back built up in the community in no time. I used to play PUBG, now I'm playing... Yeah, see, you're also transitioning your audience. So even those who maybe still recognize you, know you for one thing, and now you're doing something different. So you're going to have to build that support back up. But yeah, man, I have no problem promoting you and making sure that everybody knows that you're back in the game again, as far as the YouTube game, and that you're now part of the MCOC community, or, like Chief. I'll promote him anytime he wants. Absolutely love the man. Think he's doing great things, and he doesn't even do MCOC most of the time. I think half the time I run into his channel, he's doing Grand Theft Auto or something along those lines. So, we all grow together. We all support one another. You've been a great supporter of the channel here, and I will throw your link up anytime that you're in chat if you want. As a matter of fact, honestly, man, for all the support, I know you said you didn't want it, but I have no problem making you a mod so that you can throw your channel up. As long as you're not spamming it. Once or twice a chat at most, preferably once. But if you want to come in and be part of things and help grow, Chief is overpowered. Yeah. But it is. I talk about it all the time. I talked about it last night on stream. We grow together, all of us, both in game and in YouTube. I'm so happy to always be somebody who is trying to give people an opportunity to grow. It's what I've always been about, in every way, shape, and form. In life, in games, and definitely in YouTube. I want us all to come up together. Really, thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, man, 100%. I'm not gonna do it with this account, but as a matter of fact, here, man, like, Fallen. I think you might want to go over to your other account and say hi. Oh no, we lost word. Oh no, what am I going to do? Oh yeah, that's right. Collect some rewards and not care. Pretty much. By the way, guys, this round of Alliance Quest has ended. The next round will start in 5, 4, 3, or more appropriately, in about 6 minutes. Um, so make sure you don't cause headaches for your Alliance leaders and that you do get in right away. And yeah. I thought he just said we lost war. Whatever. Don't care. Throw some more into Kitty so we can continue on our way. Always love to support the kitty. Yeah, man. Oh, wow. Look at that nice, pretty wrench. Wonder where that... So, yeah. Man, congratulations. Like I said, I will support your channel and help you grow and help you get back into people realizing and recognizing that you are a part of the community again. So, you know, I overwhelmingly appreciate the support you've given the channel and how much you've been here and stuff. How much you've pushed for the idea. That wrench was given to me by my big bro who wants me to be a mechanic and fix my life. That's exactly it, man. Take control, fix things, put yourself in a good spot. It is 100% possible. Okay, so I've always wondered this. What is the point to a link node that unlinks things that either A, you're not going to go to, or B, have already defeated? What is that point? What does the DT in your name stand for? Downtown Wolf? No, actually it stands for my children's names. The wolf the wolf has always been my favorite creature. I love wolves, always have. The D is my son's name, the T is my daughter's name, and the 6'9" is actually the number I wore in both football and softball. Which is actually where the Wolf DT 269 comes from for the other account, because I wore 69 twice in 2 different sports. So 2K subs soon. Feels funny that I crossed 2K many times and again about to cross it. Yeah, man. I mean, congratulations. It takes a lot of work to get even to 1,000. So the fact that you got to 2,000, now you just got to get active again and get your watch hours back up. You've got the subs, you just need the watch hours. Hi, man. Rib shot. Nice to see you. Appreciate it. Like you had a 69 with a girl. That's another subject for another time, YT. Yeah, it's Wolf DT 69. Is, like I said, favorite creature. Always have. D and T are my son and my daughter. It's their first initials. And then 6'9" is my number that I wore in football and the number I wore in softball in college. Football was in high school. I was starting linebacker for varsity football. And in college, I went to a smaller college, and we were in a softball league. And not only was I the captain of the team, I was also the right fielder. Plus, on top of that, I decided people's numbers. I got demonetized. My absence has like $39, and it's deactivated. Let's go soon. I will get monetized again. Yeah, man. You've got one of the biggest milestones already knocked out. because you've got the subscribers. Now, you just got to get your hours back up. And all that is getting active, letting people know that you're there. And while you are, again, it'll get you to a point where you'll get those hours in no time. And once you get the hours, then it won't be a problem. And then you can finally get that AdSense up to at least $100 so that you can actually have it. Because for those who do not understand how AdSense works, just a little preview into the backside of YouTube. So any money that gets donated through memberships or super chats, unless you guys do it through the link in the description, they go into a fund that also is where, if you're getting paid for ads, also happens to go into. Now, you have no control on when you pull that money out, and you do have a minimum. It has to hit at least $100 before they will pay you out, and they will only pay you out once a month. On a set day. You do not get to choose that day. And you, like I said, if you have less than $100, you don't get paid out. By the way, I'm going to do something else this stream. We're going to have a great stream for several people. There's a few people I want to make sure get a chance to. Again, Chief, another great person in our chat that now that he has the ability, should probably drop his link to his channel here so that we can support him as well, guys. Chief, drop your link. Another guy that's growing up quite a bit that I want to make sure we're supporting. Like I said, he plays MCOC as well, but he also plays a few other games. Grand Theft Auto, and I don't remember what else. Because every time I go in there, he's normally playing Grand Theft Auto. So, but at the same time, guys, like, we are all family and we all support one another. So, let's all grow together. And let's all remember that the more that we each have success, the better everybody is. Because we can all make the world a better place. Or get beat up by Symbiote Spider-Man. You know, same deal. At least I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Make the world a better place, get beat up by Symbiote Spider-Man, equivalent exchange. Yeah, pretty sure that's how that works. So. Chiefy! Are you still there, my friend? Ooh, and we have a mastery point that I forgot about that we can put in. So I'm going to have to deal with that soon as well. Who we got on what path? I think we're... Yeah, I think we're going A. We're going to make things difficult. I gotta set off for work, unfortunately. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you when I can next stream. No problem, Gerson. Appreciate you stopping in. Have a great day at work, night, whatever it is. I always forget which schedule you're on. Appreciate everything. Always the support. Appreciate your help in the Alliance and everything else. So I hope today goes really well for you and that you're able to have a light workload and little stress and get home and relax properly and hopefully go on vacation again soon. So again, man, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for stopping in and showing the support while you can. So, ooh, yes, let's screw up and push to the SP3. That was not what I wanted. Getting a little tense. Mostly shoulders. Um, Shoulders, knees, and thighs. Okay, we got the objectives out of the way. No big deal. Not that it mattered, because the damn calendar's locked. But hey, fun times. Fun times. Let's see if we can make this up against Rogue here. So, anyways, so I've heard from a few people about some new pulls. Anybody else have anything that they want to brag about? Any champions they pulled recently? Anybody they recently leveled up? Any content that they recently knocked out that they are proud of? Any times they screwed up against Rogue and cost themselves life? Yeah, brag about it all. I like to hype everybody up. So, we've almost got another one in the books here. I don't know that we're going to get through all of Becoming Uncollected today, but if we don't, then we will probably finish that on Saturday's stream. Like I said, I'll spend some time on the main account tomorrow doing incursions with people. And then we will, as a matter of fact, for anyone that wants to do incursions with me tomorrow, make sure you are on my Discord. We figured out not the smoothest way, but a way that more than works to add people in so that we can put people on call while we do game modes. And it was fun. We did, like I said, we had Dee Dee call in last night, and the first half an hour of the stream, by the way, if anybody watches the replay, is me screwing up trying to figure out how to get call to work, because I did what my research said would fix the issue, and went through and got it all set up properly through OBS and got Discord properly set up, and then we went live and it didn't work. So I spent probably a good half an hour of the beginning of the stream just trying to figure out a way to make that work. DS, nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. I hope you're doing well today. Only because if I don't do this, I'm going to hear it from Fallen. But, DS. We did hit 700, and I promised. That being said, keep up what you're doing. And yeah, just keep up what you're doing. Oh, you're a mod now. Nice. Yes, DS. Congratulations on your wrench. Do it, honor, and make sure you honor and respect the power of the wrench. And just remember, everyone, though I rarely ever time out anyone, even those who have a wrench can have it taken away or be timed out by me. So, not that anybody has ever earned it in here. So I'm really happy about that. Though the first timeouts on my channel have occurred. Um, YT had a little too much fun with DD last night, and DD reminded him that he was in chat. Is Venom gonna be my nightmare here? That's another champion that would be absolutely phenomenal to get added in the game. Nightmare. I'd love to see Nightmare in the game. You can tell me anything you like, Loki. Yeah, YT, you're fine. Mostly just picking on you, bro. Ah, yeah. Oof. Ah, yeah, that was too much. Uh, DS, are you on a PC or laptop? I'm on a mobile, brother. Okay. Bear with me for a second, guys. We're going to try and get through Venom without actually having to use resources, which we should be able to do, but obviously I've already messed up several times, so we'll see if it happens or not. Well, it would have. Ah! Okay, so when you hit the special button and then it doesn't do it, had a really horrific incident yesterday. What happened, DS? But anyways, like I said, when you go to hit the special and then it doesn't, especially when you're trying to time it right with the phase so that you can get everything in there, that is overwhelmingly frustrating. Ah! So close. That was my bad. I tried to rush in on that one. Should only need to use a 20%er and we can get through this. Shouldn't have to even bring anybody else in. So, first resource we've had to use so far. Mind you, we did not boost or anything. Yeah, I know. It was a slip up. Honestly, it was me getting too aggressive trying to get through it, and that was 100% my fault. You know, we were just so close there. I wanted to finish it up in one shot. I don't believe in ghosts or spirits, but yesterday I experienced it in my own, which made me believe that even they exist. I mean, a lot of things are very possible in this world. Um, I don't know that we necessarily. I don't. I'm not religious by any means, but I do believe that there are more to existence than what the human mind comprehends. If that's an afterlife or another dimension or whatever it is, um, there's still more out there than what we know or understand by far. And that is 100% my belief on it. Um, as a matter of fact, I've said before, for those who've ever seen the movie, they exist. I've talked to them before. Yeah, can I get permission to share my experience? Yeah, you can share your experience, man. Didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Um, we do have a mastery point just sitting here real quick. Let's see where I want to throw that. We still don't have anything in Pacify yet, so let's get the first one in there, and then we can continue on from there. Uh, so, let's see, guys. I should be able to. I think we can finish chapter 1 today, and then that's probably where we're going to have to call it. But that will still net us some decent rewards. Let's see. And that'll help us out quite a bit. We're going to still be a ways off on the next 5-star, but that won't take long. So, yeah, I think that's where we're at, guys. We're going to do these last 2 chapters of chapter 1, and then we will come back and finish this on Saturday to finally become uncollected. I may record a couple off stream at some point. Ooh, that energy refill looks really pretty, and it's straight to, yeah, with no links. Optimism, pessimism, strike back, enhanced, special 3. Yeah, I think we're going to go the way that I know we shouldn't go. But with the resources that are right there on the map and everything, I think it's going to be best. I saw a man who was no face sitting near my bed as the day morning came to know that a student was literally suicide in my house, and I'm really in problem now because I have to change houses. Go straight. Yeah, yes, DS. First off, never assume that it means a bad omen. Okay. For those who believe in things like that, it sometimes, especially, if you've been in a place for a while without any incidences, normally they're more so just if it is what people believe, because I do tend to want as much knowledge as possible, so I study up on a lot of different things, including beliefs and cultures. If the situation is what a lot of people believe, it may just be more the presence reacting to your situation, rather than anything for you to be fearful of. I know it can be disconcerting and definitely an experience to deal with. I'm really confused now. Should I stay in the house or not? How long have you been in this house? By the way, guys, welcome to Wolf Explaining the Afterlife with caller currently on the line, DS. We are going over whether or not you should move out of your house and burn it down to the ground just because you are slightly freaked out. And up next on the call will be... Sorry, guys. Weirdo moments. I have them occasionally. Sometimes. We just get a little weird. Get a priest or something. Yeah, I mean, you don't. I mean, if you feel you need to exercise the spirit, um, but again, just 3 months, and from what I came this house, nothing is fine with me. I mean, if you're in a position to just be able to move, then if you're not comfortable, don't stick around. Dress up as a ghost and scare them. Yeah, I mean, worked in Beetlejuice. Um, but yeah, I mean, honestly, it kind of depends. Don't. Life is what you make of it, man. Don't let anything scare you off if you're comfortable and you're, well, not comfortable. First off, comfortable is bad. We talked about this on stream last night. Comfortable is one of the most evil things that you can be. Um, Comfortable is the same as complacent, and complacent, we're never going to get out of this stun. Um, Complacent allows you to decide that you're okay with things that you're not. Um, but if you're not comfortable, then that's a great thing in all honesty because it'll inspire change. It'll inspire you to do something about everything. Uh, oh God, I'm really change it because I don't think I will really be fine in this house. Don't listen to the others. Just scream Kamehameha at the full voice, and you won't see it like that again. Comfortable is the backdoor action every Saturday night at after a nice curry. Um, and you want me to try curry? Um, I mean, uh, if you can scream Dragon Ball Z quotes at the spirit and it leaves, first off, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life because anybody you scream a Dragon Ball Z quote at better scream something back worthwhile. Talk about your power rating, something. Secondly, um, if Dragon Ball Z quotes don't work, just remember, especially when dealing with spirits, because Don Komochi, yeah, he knows a lot and screws up everything. So just listen to him, or more appropriately, call Ichigo. He can always help as well. He can either make sure that they pass on properly to the Soul Society, or if needed, and they have unfortunately turned to a hollow, then they gotta be dealt with. Gotta watch it. Make sure whether or not they have their chain. Make sure they have their chain. My God, you can't. Oh my God, I really can't sleep because of the fear, man. It's already 2 o'clock. Hey Blake, nice to see you. Man, you're doing it to yourself. And honestly, you've got enough issues right now, health wise and stuff. Don't freak yourself out that bad. Make light of it. Have a good time. Get some rest. It's not ideal. I know you're a little freaked out, and I'm not trying to make light of it by any means. I'm trying to give you a reason to get, out of your head and have a little bit of fun. And please do not take it as disrespect in any means. Um, like I said, just want to try and help you have a little fun. Uh, Yes, I have been watching Bleach. I love Bleach. I think it's a great anime personally. Um, is this Act 5? Yes, we are on the new account today, pushing some of Act 5 so that we can get that uncollected title. Mostly because I've been slacking on it, and DD has already passed me, even though he started his account a week after mine. So we got to catch back up and start pushing through uncollected so that we can start even talk about Cavalier. Um, Not to mention, on top of that, too, it'll give me a reason to go really look through Act 5 and see how much of the changes we need to address to rework our videos. Um, and yeah, there's definitely a few things that we're going to have to address already. But honestly, not doing too bad here. Trying to save iDoom for Electro. Hopefully, we can get through him without a problem. How can a person stay normal after seeing a ghost without a face near my bed? Um, did you show him Six Star Ghost? Yes, he was actually in chat when I pulled Six Star Ghost and proclaimed that we were no longer friends anymore. Um, we have talked many times since then, but yes, he was very upset about the Six Star Ghost. So we had to lay low on it for a little while. DS, um, because first off, even a faceless ghost is first off, it's one of two things. If it is 100% a being from either the afterlife or another dimension, the likelihood that they can do anything to you is very low. So take an assurance in that and treat them like any other creature in existence, and understand that they are probably more scared of you than you are of them. Secondly, it could also be that you've been through so much lately that it may just be your mind playing tricks on you. Um, I'm not claiming it to be either one because I did not have your personal experience, and it easily could go either way. Um, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that did not go well at all. It's potentially a trick of the light. It's a certain distance is dim light, and the come and goes, your eyes don't work properly. Yeah, that's the other thing to keep in mind too. Even if it was an actual ghost or other dimensional being, by any means, they may not have been faceless. It may just have been that you couldn't focus on them well enough to actually see. And maybe you are the harbinger of their message, or you have some kind of psychological experience, like you took something and it doesn't agree with you. I took some medicine and it was hallucinating one time. I'm sure it was real. Yeah, no, I mean, between medicines, I remember my brother was on this medicine called Chantrex, and it was supposed to help him stop smoking. He woke up in the middle of the night and his house was flooded, and his bed was full, or his floor was full of alligators. I'm a ghost in somebody's body. Yeah, aren't we all? And I can tell you it was real because it was someone I know. Okay. Well, since you know them, could you do me a favor and tell them to lay off of DS a little bit? He's going through quite a bit right now, and they've crossed a line and freaked him out a bit too much. And we would really appreciate it if he doesn't have to deal with that anymore. So, thank you. Yeah, Loki, I can understand how horrific. Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to make light of it by any means. If you're really that uncomfortable, first off, I hope you have another option for someplace else to stay, even temporarily. Electro is not going well here. Um, I should have probably unlinked him, to be truthful with you. We got to get that first 25% off, or else I'm never going to get through it. And we're going to have to get the and the under 25% isn't going to be great either. Okay, so at least we got him that far. That'll help. Um, yeah, like I said, man, I hope that you have another option. Like, there's somebody else that you could stay with, at least until you decide what's best for yourself. If that's what you need to do, go ahead and do it. You need to talk to some people in private or something, man. Yeah, I mean, we're here for you, 100%. Um, but at the same time, like, if you're if you need to talk to somebody privately, do that as well. There's plenty of us in the community here. Plus, on top of that, I'm guessing there's other people where you live that will understand as well. Um, don't isolate yourself, man. Yeah, bro, it's a spirit who had suicide. Um, you need to talk to a priest or something, man. I mean, again, like I said, the closest to my philosophy is the movie What Dreams May Come. Um, and in that movie, they talk about the idea that suicides don't know that they're a suicide. Um, it's quite possible he may just be wonder why you're in his bed, um, or why his bed looks different. Um, there's so many things like just take some time, meditate on it, reach out to spiritual leaders in your community, um, and figure out what's best for you. If you need to take a couple nights out of the home, go stay with a friend. I'm actually kind of surprised that went as well as it did that time. I'm so glad it didn't go as badly as it started. But we got through that and picked up a couple energy refills in the process, which will help for the next push. And we have just enough time to go ahead and finish the chapter. So I'm going to throw a little bit more ISO into everybody, or into Kitty more appropriately. And then we will knock out that last level for Act 5.1 and set us up to get uncollected the next time. With Brush, don't scare me that I'm in his bed. My gosh, you're scaring me. No, man, I didn't mean that you're in his bed. I'm sick. Sorry, I'm clearly not helping. Let me hit Ghostface. She gains power. Let hit Ghostface. She gains power. Yeah. Sith, good morning. Appreciate you stopping in. I know you were up with us a bit late last night. Diaz, again, do you have another person you could go stay with for a night or two so that you could calm down a bit and then come back to this situation well rested and with an open mind? If so, I advise that that's what you do. So, Let's see. You can pick up an energy refill that way, or at least a little one. Why do I think I remember that that's the way I took? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to scout this out real quick to decide what makes the most sense. Enhanced abilities. I think it's a long shot, but I think we're going to go ahead and go through Cyclops. No, bro, I live alone and no friends. Sorry to hear that, honestly, man. Chant hi Shiram. Chant some holy words. Thank you, it might help. Play some Human Chalisa. Yeah, man. There's a lot of different cultural things that you can do to possibly purify the space. A lot of people I will know will tell you that burning sage will help. Kind of depends on your own beliefs and faith as well. I believe that anything that you have faith in has a lot more power than something that you don't. So maybe do some research on how to purify your space in a way that aligns with your personal beliefs and philosophies. And that will hopefully get you the peace and rest that you desire and ease your mind some. I'm back playing on my PS1. Man, I miss my PS1. I miss my PS1 and my PS2. Honestly, it's if I wasn't going on the road before I settled down, one of my goals was to have that gaming setup that I think we've all seen at some point in a meme. Entire wall is set up with a massive big screen, and then the shelves down below where you have pretty much every gaming system that has ever been, so that you can play literally any game that has ever been. Because I know very good and well, one of the things I learned a few years ago was seeing a Super Nintendo on a high-res TV proves we had better technology when I was a kid than what we realized we had. Because it's amazing how gorgeous some games that we didn't realize were amazing. Actually, 18-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit games. Oh my God, we were so behind the time, not realizing how good that they were, and that we were just playing on crappy TVs. Yeah, I knew Magic was going to take a bit out of us. By the way, there was something I was going to look at a little bit ago that I forgot. What was I don't even... Oh, that's what I was going to look at. That's right. DJ, I apologize. I forgot that I was slipping over here. Nice. DJ, I just took a look at the new thumbnails, and they are gorgeous. Thank you again. So, uh, yeah, PS1. What do you want to play on it? First off, Final Fantasy again. uh, but yeah, no, there were great games on PS1 and PS2. Twisted Metal. Absolutely miss playing Twisted Metal. Trying to think of some of the other ones that I used to play the crap out of. There was a point in time on PS2 alone I owned over 200 games. Not that I don't have over 200 games on the Xbox at this point, but you know, still. Or at least on the 360 I do. The one I probably have about 25, 30. Though both of them sit there and collect dust most days because I don't have any time these days. But we're working on that. We're buying back some of our time eventually. And that's what we're working on right now. So, but yeah, DJ, what are you playing on PS1 right now?